Right, there we go. There we are. Now we have chat on the screen still from yesterday's stream. Let's take that off. There we go. Right, we are currently at the Murkwater construction site. I took a very quick start at this place off stream. And all I have done is the little shack that's here. I've just patched it up. All the little gaps to it, I've just, you know, fixed it up. Ready for what we're going to get done with this, which we may come back to today. But last time, as mentioned, we were over at Spectacle Island making a prison. So we're going to go back there and check out what we got done, because we did the framework in the last episode and I'd done a little building off stream. So I'll give you a little bit of tour. Change the game hour. Let's get the EMB off. Go. Right. Got a little carried away with this. Chungus to say howdy. So I made a little bit of a bigger dock. Put some crates and stuff on to make it believable. We've got the boat here. This is how we get to and from this place. I built in... I'm going to probably best go into build mode to show. I built a stairway up here. And then I have designed it lore-wise so that this stairwell, the dock stairs, have collapsed. This is why I put shrapnel and wooden planks and boxes and stuff all over the place here, as well as a broken generator. So we've got a makeshift ramp that leads up to the house. Hey, appreciate that, Chungus. The little house, which I've done a little repair into. Nothing too much, just a couple of walls that needs finishing up. We might get onto that today. But you come up here. You got that little guard post. I did a little bit of work on this. So fenced it up. I did, you know, the two-side fencing for prisons. So you'd come through here. Come through here. You've got your outdoor holding cell. We've got my look here, which I'm leaving. Let me zip zoom up. And you get to this bit. In fact, it's probably gonna be easy to actually do it. So let's go down. This is where the staff would go. That leads up to the staff area. And this one's where the prisoners get sorted, so... Nice little heavy door there. Nice chungus. So, several locked layers of jail doors. Just breaking off the areas. Got a room here that I'm going to have a clinic in. Then we got... to this side would be the canteen. So you've got this and a load of chairs. You have a guard walkway up there, which leads through to the guard's room. We have opposite that and through a couple more of these prisoner cell block, which I finally got the railings to work in a design that I think works quite well. I haven't actually put the things in the rooms yet, because that's going to take quite a while. But yeah, this is 2 floors, and it can be observed from the guards area. These guys get a view. We'll go check both sides to see what we can see both sides. So they get their look at that. Right, very good. Then over, up, on, down this bit. We have showers we need to actually put in, but space for showers. And this side. And again, we'll have a look upstairs. This one gets a little bit of a better view. That's the main prison block. Go through here and we're out into the courtyard. We've got a couple of benches, a couple of tables, full weight benches, basketball hoop. Got walls and then high fence. We also have a siren up there for the guards and another guard walkway that then goes back into the main guard room up there. If we go through this way, we have access to the kitchen, which needs a load of stuff putting in. That goes into here. This joins on to what would be food storage and then a walk-in freezer. Get a lot of the internal stuff done. This then branches two ways. We'll go this one first. Down here, and this is going to be the workshop. Because we'll be making the prisoners work. And this other way leads upstairs to the solitary confinement that we put in, which is over here. We need to just fix the flooring. I've got two tiles on the same spot. So solitary confinement. We then have a secondary wing for prisoners, which is an open, I don't know, open plan, whatever you want to call it. So they have their own individual areas where we're putting beds, but there's no doors except for the main one. This will be for your lower tier prisoners. Oh, I have no idea on that, Chungus. You then have this door here. He's down. Down again. And then this is your... You know, this is your electric chair sort of in. Yeah, minimum security. That's probably the better way to put it. Okay, yeah. So we've got this thing here. That there. And then to get rid of the prisoners, we just need to come out here. There's a couple I need dealing with anyway. And then we just throw them off the edge. We've got Milux down there. They're in charge of cleanup. So I designed this up a little bit lore-wise. A load of skeletons. And this guy's scuttling around, so he's just adding to it as well. So we'll do a little zoom around on the outside. Because we've got some decorational stuff on the buildings. Make it look a little bit more 3D. We've got these trims. We've got industrial fans. We've got pipes with water coming out. We've got vents. We've got stuff on the roof just to make it look a little bit more believable. A little bit more of that sort of stuff to do. But I very much wanted to make it look like it was actually there. This bit's a bit boring and plain, so we'll get some stuff to that as well, but not just a flat box. This is actually... This leads in to the workshop, and this thing actually has this coming out of it. Actually connects up pipe-wise. This. That connects out. Put this down here. And then I've got water coming out of it as well. Yeah, several hot beverage were had. A little bit on decorational stuff here as well. Put a crash plane right near the edge. Just make this area look a little bit more interesting. Haven't really done anything with this. Can't really do anything with that. I do have an area here as well that's fenced in. That I have crops on, which This whole area needs a little bit more work, but that'll be for prisoners to work the fields. And then I guess finally, as much as I haven't really done anything with it, if we go through what would be the staff entrance and up into this main room, we have access to look into the main wing. We have direct access to look out into the courtyard. We can look into the cafeteria. We can walk out and observe the cafeteria. We also have direct access up to this wing. So yeah, I did a little mining off stream. What do you think? Warden's Manor. I made a start on that, but yeah, we didn't get too far with that. It's still a little shanty-esque. It needs a little bit of Warden's office. I was gonna have the Warden's house down there. Office-wise, it's gonna be attached to this somehow. This will be where all your offices would work. I was rolling with the idea of potentially having another floor above this because I've just got some air vents slapped onto this at the moment. Whereas I think if we have one specific room that goes up, have a little warden's office up there. I haven't placed any turrets down as of yet. They are planned. So I'll probably have, you know, probably have some out here, some covering the wings. It's got out of there, very good. But I don't think I'm going to do any more in the prison today. But yeah, I did get started on the Murkwater construction site a little bit, which I was doing a little bit of in between building things on the prison. So the prison now really is just getting all the furniture and beds and stuff like that in. Let's zoom back over to the Murkwater construction site. So yeah, in between doing that, I was popping over here because I wasn't quite sure what I was going to do with this area, and I'm still not 100%. So I figured I'd just get started fixing up the house. I was almost considering making this a watchtower. That mod that adds the watchtowers in for the Minutemen. Pretty much one of those. And I say that because if we look on the map, this is probably the most southern area outside of the glowing sea. You've got this big road here that comes in from the south, and then I assume this is either a smaller road. Oh no, that's the train tracks, isn't it? That's the train. So they're the two main ways into this area. So I figure a lookout tower that could technically see the both of them would probably be a good idea. A moonshine brewing location. Well, I mean, we can have that in the house below. Moonshine cabin with a lookout tower. That's unique. So yeah, I think we'll get cracking with that today. What else to do? I took all the garbage outside of the house and I've just put it there in case I need to use it. We had this construction, the mega loader. This was here already. What I've gone ahead and done is added a forklift that's been submerged and a bucket loader. You know, just for that immersion. I need a higher tower. Oh yeah, it needs to be much higher. I was just getting the framework in for fixing the house and then having the first layer, which I'm probably going to change it up a little bit because I figured the tower is going to be square. So we could have it attached to the back of this rather than having the house underneath. So a square here. rather than going over it. Or we just extend this out. Let's extend it out. We need to get those measurements in. I'll build it as tall as we can. As tall as we can. So I'll go ahead and get rid of these railings. Kind of throwing me at the moment. Alright, so if I'm going to make this square... I need 6 of these, I think. So let's get rid of those for the time being. Let's concentrate on getting this square, and then we can build up from there. And we want to be over in here. Basis. So width-wise, it's pretty long. So need to make it that wide for it to be square. So what is that? Just gonna be 2 more. Yeah, there we go. I'll have that as a framework. This is the worst spot to build. I really don't know what you meant to build here other than like a load of shacks that are just raised on stilts. I really don't know what they were thinking of choosing this area as somewhere to build. Because there is hardly any ground to build on. It's exceptionally uneven. It's, like I said, really far down south on the map. Hard to get to anywhere from it. Terrible location. Get rid of these now. So we know what we're sticking in. These. Rid of that. Right next to the house. Alright, so let's get supports in, and then I'll probably build the stairwell that's going to go around all the corners upwards, and then we can build the framework around that. I think that's how... and it's going to be the best way to do it. So let's go for these. Ones. Support wise, I'm going to do a mix of different beams. Move that there. I like the Eiffel Tower. Yes. Gotta say, it's quite nice to have a decent, you know, normal contrast while I'm playing. Take that one out. How's your eyes today, Sumble? Right, and that's going to be the base for it. Stairwell access to start is probably going to be best here. It's the most sturdy ground. This bit dips down a little bit. So let us see. Should I get the corner spots in first? Is it going to be better for us to almost pop that bit to the corner and then work up that way. So it would be, what, there? We will do that, but I'll do it the long way. So I need one of these. Poking out on each of the corners. I guess it doesn't really matter for the lower bit. The general area is going to be pretty big then. I'll go with the shack stairs so we can get the railing on them. Right, that goes to there. That's a little further back than what I had hoped for. So what we'll do is we'll get more bridge in and we'll do one, two of them. I think it's going to be about what we want. Perfect. Kind of like it to line up exactly to this, but that's close enough. That'll do. So that to sort of match there. Probably going to be best to stick the wall in, some temporary walls in. So that we can do this. And I need stairwell up, which should just be one. So it's pretty wide. Means we can have a doorway access either way, so this is gonna work nicely. Replicate this. And then have more. Right, it'll be another two of those. I'm just using the shack bridge for these at the moment. I may go in and change these to more sturdy ones. Especially the inside bits. Okay, so I just need to replicate that. So it'll be two of these. Then a stairwell. Then a single. And I'll do that as high as we can, and then we'll build the tower around it. Looks unsafe. Nah, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Couple of rusty nails, don't worry about it. Rinse and repeat this until we can't build any higher. And we've got the outer framework to do as well. High noon. Nope, we don't want that there. I also figured this would be a good area for a Minuteman Watchtower because we have, where is it, over there, the Gunner HQ. Keep an eye on those. Right, limit is. So like, I know I've got all this floating stuff, you know, I'm going to go around and put walls on and supports and stuff like that. You just build stuff like this? Like, how can you do that? Well, this is higher than what I thought we'd go. I need to... We'll get all the way to the top, then when we hit the limit, that's where sort of the top lookout bit's going to be. Oh, I guess I could just do it from these instead of going for the menus. Let's stick with what we've done. I sure hope we have measured this correctly. Very good, and that's going to be plenty of floors for the Minutemen. Alright, I don't know how many more of these I'm going to need. You watch, there's not going to be too many now. It's not 10 penny tower. I want to see how high we can go. And it's a lookout tower. It needs to be able to look out. Should definitely recreate 10 penny tower somewhere. Just probably not here in the swamp. I did want to make the slog into a luxury resort. You know, like what it used to be pre-war. So maybe, maybe we'll look into something like that there. Maybe look into one of those. Highway. It's still not that high when you think about it. Jesus. Oh no, we do need stairs. There we go, get one step ahead. Sweet. Jesus. Do you reckon it should have an elevator in it? They should probably have an elevator in it. See if we can get that working in the middle. You want to get yourself to Norway Sumble. We're building a stairway to heaven here. Grazier's Heron. Choose Artmore's USO mod for the grimy carpet tiles. I do have something for some like grimy carpet in one of my build menus somewhere. I figured it would have stopped me by now. How many floors have we gone up? That might be high enough where we are now. That'll be technically 1, 2, 3, 4 floors. We go up and stand here. What can we see? How far can we see? Yeah, I think that's probably going to be high enough. Wow. Yeah, we can see all the way down there. Very good. Alright. We can find the center point. Like, do we... should probably put an elevator, but... for now, let's go on the understanding of not having an elevator, and if we have time at the end, we'll jimmy a little elevator in there, it'll be fine. So I'm gonna probably work my way down with this. So if we have this as the basis for how high we are going with this, where we would usually go up with stairs, we won't. We'll just continue putting these around. Yeah, that's correct. And then it will be probably go to there. One extra to cover that, but we need to leave a little space so we can actually get up. So this would probably be just a single. Throw one of those in there for now. Let's just make sure we can actually get down there. Yep, perfect. Right, let's make the internal ones a little bit more structurally sound. A nice mix. See, I don't know if I'm going to add the lift. Let me go ahead and have a look at them. Because I want to say I can only go up like 3 floors. Whereabouts is the lift? I cannot remember where it is because I never use it. Is it in power? Elevator. There we go. We can do a 4-floor elevator. So if I was to slap this down on the bottom floor that we have, it would go it would go up there. I'd have to put several elevators in. There'd have to be several elevators. Probably should then. I wouldn't have it all the way up to the very top floor. Probably just the one below. It's a shame you can't just have the, you know, as tall as you need. But there wasn't a way that you could, you know, segment it into little bits. But it's gonna have to be an elevator up to an elevator up to an elevator. Right, where's the entrance to this then? So probably alternate if we're gonna do it. By the time they climb up there, the shift would have ended. Yeah, but I'm gonna have beds up there, and they'll do like 3 days on, 3 days off. seems fair. Right, and then that goes up to here. Kind of annoying that that pokes through the floor. But you know, it is what it is. So these technically will get powered if I power one of them. So it's what? 5 apiece. Let me just test this before we do anything. No, they all need to be powered. Wow. Is that actually... That's actually connected to it. That's going to make it a little easier. Very good. Now let's test. Didn't mean to come out of build mode. And up to there, awesome. And then there'll be a way out to then get up to the very top one. Okay, I'm fine with that. Let's get these done. I'm making the lift shaft. Very good. Right, well, let's unpower that for now. I can get back into build mode. So in all fairness... power for this could actually be something that's in here. Yeah, there we go. Pop that there. I may change what generator type it is, but makes sense to me. And then that just pokes through the floor a little bit like that. So what I'll probably do, grab that, get some connectors that go down. So if we get this and connect it to that, and then pop it down pretty much directly below where it should be. Zoom around. Gonna be I cannot see it. Generally cannot see it. That'll be why. That'll be why we can't see it. It's not in the house. There we go. Put that in like that. There we go. There it is. That can go this. And now we're powered up. Right, well, I guess we'll do the framework around the lift shaft. So it's going to be a 2x1. And we'll probably just... I mean, I could utilize the space that's in between. But I think we'll just go for like this double wide lift shaft. We'll have it so the entrance is around that way rather than going into this bit. so that you go in and then the new bit's in front of it. Let's go for that. We'll do that. It's fine. Okay, so we're doing lift shaft. I'll probably keep this bit metal or warehouse even. Mixture of the two. You know, to make it an actual lift shaft. Or, you know, as best to my ability. Oh, the snap points to this for... Great using floor. Ta-da. So that does mean there's going to be a bit of wasted space. Higher. Well, I guess I could just... is it going to have to be the warehouse ones? Because the warehouse ones are taller. Try warehouse extended. Or is that going to be too tall? Never a happy medium. Okay, let's build it up from a higher up point. Then hopefully we snap the bottom there. I'll get a little patch in at the bottom. A lot of this is going to be inside, so it's going to be hidden. What I can do with ones like this is... the wall to there. There even. Have a little utility area. Is that... I don't need to be able to go all the way through with this. I snap that the other way. That seems fine to me. This all the way around. Yeah, that seems fine. And then at the bottom I'll just use these. The filler bits. Where are we snapping? Oh, I don't actually have a big wall here, that's why. There we go. Right, this one actually needs to be... Hey! The door, yes. So, we'll put that there. And we need this one. One there. Right, let's see. So, come around here. Fall off, because there's not actually a wall there at the minute. tucked away right into the corner, out of the way. Left here. Goes up. We've got to put a wall in those middle bits. Straight into that. Yes, we need a wall in the middle bit. Otherwise, I could potentially just fall out. Or that trademark. So let's make sure to do those internal walls as well. So if we take this fella out for now, do the external bits last, so I can see what I'm doing. Alright, so it'll be first lift for that one. How many? Second lift. This one. Some of the spaces. Too much. No, I think that's the perfect one. It goes up to that. This one then just goes all the way to the top, so. Warehouse. Let's just make sure that's not poking through. Nope, that's fine. Right, we can put the back ones on. I hate having what is technically wasted space, but just a lift shaft. Yeah, it would be nice just to have the one lift go all the way to where we want Urky, but I guess they just thought that people wouldn't be going higher than that. I think for the most part, aren't. I can't remember if I have a build extender on. I probably do. These are all the same size, so I'll start differentiating a little bit between them. Nah, I'll be fine, don't worry about it. Be fine. Couple more, sweet Jesus. Bishop's here, howdy. Was this the last floor? No, one more. I could have points for these to come out higher up, but they're not really matching where we have the stairs, so we'll just save it for the very top one. How are we doing today, Bishop? Bug noise. Alright, so come up and this will be the way out. So we'll need a way to connect to this, but let's get the doorway one in first. We can figure out where the correct spot is. We might need the smaller one. Yeah, we'll get some lights in there, okay. Should use one with windows. It's too claustrophobic. Somble, have you ever been in an elevator? I know we could have done a glass one, but this is technically going to be, it's on the inside of the building. I mean, I guess we can put on some points, but let's get the framework in to begin with. And then we'll see if we can make any modifications. I am going to actually write it up so I can see where the base one goes. Oh, they have these lights built in, but yeah, we'll probably get a few more as well. Maybe have a window at this point where the lifts stop and start. Alright, so this is where this one goes. So we need the flooring to get across there first. Let's get that done and dusted. That in there. Is that really too high for us to not just flip into? Really? Right, then put on build mode, see if there's any... No, we can walk straight across that, that's fine. Right, let's see about doorway. Do a standard warehouse one. Because I think the warehouse extended is going to go through the roof. Yeah, that's going to go through the roof. Right, back to the standard warehouse then. Let's go for a door with a little bust paneling on it. Is that correct? Where we need to be. Only issue with that is that a call button? There's a call button there that we can't see if there's a doorway here. Really? Well, I kind of need to be able to see that. The only way we can do that. Everything's going to cover it up. Yeah, we could do the door framework. Do the side paneling. Howdy, parrot. Same thing on the first level. Ah. Looks like a bit of an oversight. I'm just meant to have it open. Because, terrible. Let's do the other bits and we'll see if we can find something that's going to work with it. We'll just say that the extra area is where all the mechanism is. I mean, I guess it's not too bad open, but I figured there'd be something there that we could do. Look over road. I mean, I guess we have the internal frame, but you know, to at least give it a frame to the doorway, even if it is backwards. Do that and use some pillars for the other bit. Is it backwards? It doesn't matter. Oh, wow, yeah, just put on backwards. It's fine. Fine, don't worry about it. Back in the warehouse. Plus. There. And that will snap nicely. A little janky. Make it work. We need the thin patches wherever they are. I have the vertical one somewhere. Just gonna look backwards. Yeah, I want to be around spray metal, misc, metal on walls, gap fillers. A lot of these are horizontal. I'm sure there's some vertical ones. Just to cover the gap. Literally the exact same things. There we go. Please snap. Trying to fill this gap in a little bit. Let me more of the same. That's 3 different menus that the exact same items are in. Right, let's see if we can place these in without snapping. Okay. Oh, no, these bits go through the roof. Okay, well, that's fine, I guess, because this bit kind of pokes up anyway. So let's actually implement that into the design. Back to that, though. This side's covered. We just use that half piece. Do we have... Like, is that gonna... We may just not be able to cover this one side up. So you have access to the button. No, this bit looks terrible. So yeah, we're down here. We have to hit this. Nothing to stop you from getting crushed. Come up this way. Try to save because we haven't done that yet. There we go. Then last bit you've got by that. And then we get to this bit. Right, okay. Okay. Warehouse extended. Yeah, fellas, this is going to be the correct height for this, right? Snapping back on. It is, it's not snapping in a correct spot. So, place that. Big snap off. Lower it down. That in manually. There we go. So this bit will be internal all the way there. So let's get some walls in. The ones with windows for this. So I'm inclined to go for ones like this. There we go. Big open ones, I think, will work quite well for a watchtower kind of deal. And then we'll get a doorway put in at some point, so... That'll probably be a doorway. See where stair comes up. Stair comes up. Probably have the middle one as a doorway. Doorway over there. Let's have the middle pieces as doorways. Except for the one over there. Oh, make it a great snipe tower, yeah. And a roof for that. Railings in as well. Do the roof first though. So, corner piece, we have corner out. Oops. crazy. Just keep with the point design. That one, full one with the overhang. That in. Then probably just one of those on top just to help with it. Why is that snap there? That there in the middle. So it doesn't flat. We got a little weird jank going on here. Oh, is the whole thing off ever so slightly? I know there was one piece that didn't snap right, but is that on all of it? Let's take the outline off so I can actually see what we're doing. Oh yeah, so it is. Might just be a visual. What do we got here? Corner out. Is this because of the overhang? What is going on? Is it this one piece? I think we found it. We can get a loop put in. Don't worry about that. Okay. Right, I think we're sorted now. There we go. Right, throw a save. So yeah, obviously this pokes up. I'll build it into the design. I'll have it as like just a raised platform. If in doubt, cover it up. There we go. Get some stairs up to that as well. And then it'll be like area we can stand a little bit. A viewing platform per se. railings in. Get some seats or something on there as well. What is that flag down there? I've been wondering if we need all the doorways that we have in. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I guess we could have the doorways in there, that's fine. We'll look at that from the inside. Oh, we've got a lot of work to do with this as well. Right, let's get the railings in. Any patching we can get done. Have that drag across 2 of them. What the hell is going on with this piece? Do a little patching like that, it's fine. Oh, that's why. Additional snap points. We'll get the railings on as well in a moment when I can find them. Very safe. I'll get some extra supports in as well where needed. Yeah, I think building downwards is probably going to be the best way to go. Give me 2 seconds. Right, there we go. Very good. What are we thinking? The walls from here are going to be 2, 3 high. I need a space for residential. Go. It's going to be warehouse stuff again. As we go down, we can get some of the glass pieces in as well. If there are any points where the elevator comes out, like that one's right. I might be able to get them. Right, let's go down and go into the elevator again. call it down again. Very good. Right, what have we got here? A half piece. At any time today with the build menu, please. Right, 1 is a no. 2 even. Half again. It might just be the very top one. I think it's just going to have to be the very top one each time. The other floors are banned. So that way to get into the other side of the lift. This way potentially to get out. Let's get rid of this piece. And then we'll do the same with the other ones. Put a doorway into that and then we'll try and get it to work. To make it work. What about this way actually? It leads off there. Well, I'll put a spacer in there. What do you mean a mistake with the long walls? It definitely was. Definitely was a mistake. What are you talking about? I'm definitely not I'm definitely not redoing it. Yeah, you almost can't have a doorway with those ones because of that button. You might just have to have like an open plan lift. Which is terrible. Too much of a gap. No, I just like making extra work for myself, Sample, you know that. Just put a rough floor as to where these floors are going to be and see if we can make this work. So that's a no straight away because it cuts into the bridge. But this side we can. We need to cover this one back up. It's the best way for me to do this. What about the one that we did below? So that'll open there. That'll open there. That's also no. We can only really do this on the inside wall for the space that we've been given. So inside wall only. And it will just be those. So it's just those two then. So we'll have extra extra ways to get off. But again, we'll just put roof flooring in. Oh, we'll attempt to. Why? Why does it always try and snap things backwards like that? Am I really going to have to snap that there so I can snap that there? Or just have it snap back right where it was? It just works. Right, and being the well-designed thing that this is, that all the sizes should work out. I'm just going to throw these down, and if we feel like it needs a visual change for the floor, we'll get it changed up. Johnny's here, howdy. Howdy, howdy, howdy. Okay, so the floor is accessed via the elevator, which is a little higher than this. So it might be like a multiple height floor. This is outrageous. Just a height difference there. Too small to get in. Alright, let's take these ones out. Okay, we'll go for the half one. Find that. Let's snap you there like that. There. And it will have we'll have stair up there. Is that going to clip in with the clip into the elevator? Alright. It's considerably into the wall. Is that all of them? Oh, it's terrible. Like, how far in? I think that's not too bad. Let me, I guess we'll test it. Place that in. I guess this one's not really going to matter because you're going up anyway. Oh, it's going to be hidden behind the other side. Okay, that's fine. Well, then that's perfectly fine. I have it poking out a little bit. And I'll have that additional space there. Still part of the design. Very good. Definitely planned. We want the small back stairs is what we want. Probably snap a little lower than that. we go. I want it to snap to that thing. I know it's going to poke through the ceiling a little bit, but not enough that it's going to be of a concern. So we want that. We'll get the backboards onto it. I think they look great. Oh, stay around. I still think they go a little bit too close to the ground. So I'll change them up should need be. Not up to standards, so I'm going to have to tear it all down. I'll get the propane. Nope, just need that to come out that far. Don't want that going right under there. The stairs need to hang off just a little bit. That's technically too far. Warehouse or addition? Warehouse or that random piece that I found. God knows what that was. It's time so we can see what we're doing. Alright, now let's get some of the walling in. It's gonna be very patchy. Next floor up, we'll have a floor here. All the way out to there. Yeah, that'll work. The walls and the windows, they can come on last. I need to get the flooring in. What's that, Oki? Remember to save. He's an absolute madman. There it is. New DLC for Atomic Heart's out. I'm never going to be touching that game ever again, Bishop. I had such a frustrating time playing it. Ah. Yeah, no, I thought some parts of it were fine, but the puzzles were just a little too annoying. So coming up to here, get that this floor is in the way, so that needs to be a half, allowing a little bit of extra space there for headroom. And this is why I'm not sticking the walls in yet. Someone still salty. What up, garbage? I thought the gameplay was generic. The puzzles were boring and overly complicated at points, and it was a little too try-hard. But don't let me don't let my saltiness taint you wanting to play the DLC. Go for it. Let me know how it is. sits flush to that. That's perfect. There. Probably get an additional floor in here as well. Probably snaps to this. And get this to snap outside. That'd be great. Probably the best you're gonna get me. That's not really the best it's gonna give me. Oh, why is it snap like garbage? We could do a half. This doesn't have an active connection point. Probably it'll be from here. We could also have a stairwell into this as well. That we do also have with this one as well. The fact that we can branch out. I'll put these half ones in now, but it could be the shack walls that we stick on this. With that being a nice open area, but I'll stick those in for now. Snap here, please. Little gap there, we can put some stairs in for that. That sits just off flush for this. So it's just off just a little bit. Really? Let's get a couple of standard walls size in for this. Whatever. Just so we can actually place these where they should be being placed. I'll probably go for a full one then. Why we check. Let's go ahead and throw of those there, for I'll need them in a minute. Punch tower. Be skull penny, right? There, that looks a little better. I mean, honestly, that's perfect. With a little stair. Do we have this with railings on both sides? We have it with a corner, we have it with another corner, and then we have an actual corner. I can pick snapping up, move it across there, and then just need to lower one of the pieces ever so slightly for the clip in, so it doesn't do that weird little texture overhang. Depends the smallest one you can have. Yeah, 1p. 1 penny. I won't put the stairwell in just yet because I'm probably going to have a door frame there, but that little banister hang. Probably going to use that elsewhere as well. Nice. I mean, I'll probably end up doing the same thing here as well. So, how did that snap up here? Was it straight down below? So, I said this is why I was going to work my way down. Bring the floors me up a bit. You. That's raised considerably. It's fine. What I'll probably do is have a slightly higher ceiling on the very bottom floor. Again, with this having the space, we can potentially go further out. The core framework in for now. Okay, that one's like much higher. That one is almost... I guess if it was the lower floor down here, down there, then it probably wouldn't be, but I'll stick with just having this bottom floor have a higher ceiling. And realistically, this one could probably be all the way back over here, all the way back over here. The one that will work best for this. Not a good fit. Probably that one then, and then a little tilt or a little additional stairwell there. Goes to there. Snap in well. Get rid of that for now. Yeah, so the rule with this is you can only go up the elevator and by 4 levels at a time. If you get into the 2nd or 3rd floor, you can just take the stairs. It's the rules. Right, so that is what? Ground, 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7. We have to do some shimmying around with this one though. Depending on where this goes, because that comes out like halfway in the room. Definitely not because we used the tall walls, definitely not because of that. So that will have to go to the floor above. So you come out of the elevator. and then it'll be... That goes to there. Is that too far out? Like, how far out is that? Too far out. Oh, you know what would be good for this? This corner piece. Pretty much built for that. Straight out into that. And we'll be over for this. And then just a little one of these, and I'll probably shimmy it over a little bit. Okay, let's make sure this works. Pretty low banister like, but you know, don't be stupid. Yeah, plenty of room to walk out and then get onto here. An exceptional low banister. Well, imagine tripping over that. You're out of here. I nearly fell off myself. And up again. Sticking with this flooring because it's nice and consistent. Now he said, it'll be fine, right? So we'll have a doorway there and then a little double stair again, like this one. That'll hang out fine. We're gonna have some overhang pieces as well, where they fit in. The doorway to that. Don't know where my wool piece has gone. I scrapped it. I have found it. Very good. Yeah, the watchtower just kind of expanded. Go ahead and put this over here. Floor in. Figure out where the doors are. Okay. This might have to... Look at that. That goes up there. That's a little bit steep. We could have a stairwell down. We could have this access from the floor below. Decide that when we get to it. Get the floor in for now. I'm gonna place that in this location. Same. This one's definitely getting accessed from the floor below. Actually, I'm gonna have a ramp up here. See if we can ramp this up. And we've got room for one more. It's like one more and then a gap, so we'll have this one an extra height for. Let's see if we can ramp to this. If not, this will have to be accessed from the floor below. We are looking for bridges and probably the steepest one. Yeah, I can make that work. We just need to get a little piece underneath. A little one of these. Snap to that. Slow this. That to there. Put that there. It's not true. This is going to be the best tower ever, Urki. Well, I'm going to have to extend the ceiling on that, so I don't mind dropping that down just a little bit so it's easier for people to walk in. Okay, is that all the floorings in then? That's all the floorings in. That's like the penthouse floor. I'll keep this bottom one like this. This is going to be like more of a storage floor. Yeah, all the floors will be used. I have a different floor for different things, so I don't know. How many floors do we get? How many floors do we have here? The top one's counted for as a lookout. We've got one extra large floor. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then like the storage one. So yeah, we could have a floor for trading, a floor for hydroponics. We can have a couple of floors for residential. So we'll work that up this way. Let me go for a save. Second. I mean, it's an eyesore at the minute. It looks very much like a sort of build that you do in vanilla floor out. Yeah, armory, stuff like that. Top floor's penthouse, exactly. Once we get the walls in and we get in some of... Where are they? Where are they? Some of these ones. These ones. Get a few of these dotted around. It's like a post-apocalyptic cyberpunk tower. Built in a swamp on the most unstable ground ever. I kind of wish, like, I know that if you click and hold, it will select everything. If I could do that and just rotate it like 2 degrees, make it a leaning tower without anything breaking, I'd do it, but that's never going to happen. Well, he is out. It'll be huge. That's what he said, Tumble. Right, let's double check these floors. So we got what? We have the access point here, which is a little stairway down. We have the access point here, which goes straight across. So that's the lift access done. Maybe in a few dozen years it will sink on floor 2. So what happens with this tower canonically, Urki, is every couple of years it sinks down a floor. But when that happens, we just build another floor on top. We just move everything from that floor to the one above. This floor here, it's actually the 17th floor. This tower's just been here for a few years. we should probably look about getting some of those walls that was put in. So I'm going to zip zoom around each floor and place these outer walls where they are going to be applicable to place. Pretty much where there's not stairs. So like, I can't put it there. We can't put it. Won't put it on the outside of these. It needs to be balcony. So the bits where I can, I will. Make sure it's a nice mix between whatever styles we have. A nice closed one for this. Are they, there we go. I'm gonna say, are they different? A different style? Close this with 2 corner caps. This fits nicely. Like so. And then whenever we've got like little bits like this overhanging, I'll get some support beams in, or the brackets. Right, so can't do it to that bit, can't do it to that bit. This is all going to be railing. We can to this bit. So I think what I'll probably do with this is actually build around if we can. Well, the whole way around. I can get this to snap nicely. It'd be nice if I could click this, like tag I want to snap to this, rather than this hot mess. Try snapping this way first. Let me hit the outline off because it's killing me. I want that, but flipped. Correct. Just give it a little bit more space to it. Oh, I know what a one piece. Do it as a double then. Attempt to do it. No. Then we can do walls, corner cap. We'll have one of those. And that's going to be too big for another corner cap, so we'll just have to block that bit off. Obviously we have this massive gap here, but that's fine. We'll get wall patches in. This set backwards. There we go. As I do not wish to lower this. A little bit of a higher wall. Which we can do with the warehouse ones. Mentally going through these menus. Yeah, I like the idea of doing that because then we can patch it up. So how far up do I want the door for the first floor? Ideally, Probably there, right next to the turning. That way, please. Okay, we'll do the doorway there, because that's where it's snapping. That's where it's snapping to. Oh, but then it's going to be a weird piece. Odd. I guess we'll do the doorway there. I mean, it's fine. That's right at the top of the stairs, so... Where the stairs are all under this. Ever have trouble in Fallout when you get to this part of the stair where you just, like, get stuck? Right, wooden walls. And you know what? Let's get rid of this. God, the snap points. We're going to place it in this bottom level as a double door. Get about it. We're going to attempt to. There we go. Wow. Wow, I gotta be very specific with those. Yeah, these are gonna be the perfect size. A little bit too big. Go for the patch of walls. Alright, so within these, do we have windows or is that just warehouse? It's just warehouse. Let's try standard. So here we go. Perfect. Okay, scrap that. Get rid of that. Literally scrap that. Ones fit perfect for this. Oh, glass door as well. Okay, we'll get that in there. It's all as glass. Okay, we'll probably get a little bit in it as broken glass as well. Snap properly, please. Oh, don't know where that placed. You place something and it's inside something else. It's gone. And it's gone. Right, this internal shack bridge here can go for now. We'll get the flooring replaced there. It's causing me too many issues. That we need to do a half wall and a side bit. It's not going to fit exactly right. We'll figure that out afterwards. That back in. Colonius. Back in there. Figure that out. Yeah, they won't all be glass like this. I guess we could just block this bit off. Get rid of that bit, and then... yeah, we'll do that. So that needs to go. I guess that means we can dial this back a little bit, maybe. Look at this. Pop that to there. I guess we'll wood support to this bit. Okay. We have... oh, do a full sheet of glass here. We can. There is a little gap, but that's fine. We can patch that in. Do we have that, but with a little bit at the bottom? Just a full. I guess it's going to have to be the full then. Right, we've got these little bits to patch in, which can actually hang off quite a bit. It's a little annoying. That is in. Oh. I'd rather have it hanging out like that, because we're going to be covering it across the top of it anyway with more of these. Potentially use walls. So... right, outlines are going back on. Jesus. How am I going to work here? We'll tight at this point. So we're going to have an access point to the next floor up. These bits are going to have to be flat. Take that off. Cloning unit's a little too much. Too much. Far with a double. That's too far. We're just going to have to cap it off around the corner. the random cat. How's that looking inside? 2 random caps. Kind of pointless to be honest, doing that like that. No, we'll just cover it up. Can find the piece that does it. That's it. There we go. Right, where else? One of those ones. We kept around there. We do technically need one here. Okay, go with it in. Take this. Technically, yes. Alright, I'm thinking of a catwalk here. Where are we going to support this? Because it's right up the stairs. So, if we get the railing on, which I am going to do now. Full shack stair. Those on. Support bracket out of those. Because if I do it straight from this bit, it's going to go pretty much straight into the stairs. So if we do it slightly out and then connect it across, we'll do it that way. These stilts. Probably reinforce that a little bit more. Right, columns and beams. Big old circular one is what we want. Same height as you know, that's a little too in the way. So I want that. But a little ways out, sort of here. So I'll then just need an extra bracket going across, but we need that there for now. So get that in. Underneath. There. Would that not snap next to it? There we go. We'll then just bracket that out to there. Technically connected. If I do that, that actually snaps into it. Make things a lot easier. Swimming pool on 1 floor. Should we go for one of those glass bottom swimming pools that hang over the edge of a skyscraper? I can actually build a pool in this Urky. We'll be doing it the slog. I might do that in the next episode. Oh. Around, see if I'm missing anything. Fine. Might get extra brackets in there, but we'll do that if we need. Right, we'll probably do this. I'll probably have the corner piece on this one, actually. Look at where this goes. There. Be in the way. arches. Don't have them all have windows. And we can get another one here without it breaking the stair path. Jesus Christ. That might be a little too much. Let's have a look. Wow. Yeah, we can make it up the stair with that. Perfect. Perfect. We'll just flat cap that off. Rather than a corner cap. One of these boards, so it kind of matches the other bit. Why is that hanging out so much further though? Oh, it's not. This one's hanging in. No. Right, corner cap. We've got wood on both sides. Let's go for the open one. Corner cap in. On just a standard door frame on its own with this. Matching the other bits. So, door frame to there. Half wall to the side of it. Get in the way. Side there, so that's fine. That one's sorted. I have to try and get at least all the wall framework up. On the beam again. Be out still. So, I want to go. Shack cross beam 256. Two out, so don't need to do it two out in the whole way. That'll be great for running power lines through. Like that, we can afford to have the little gap there. Round ones. And height is barn wall. There. Get a Rossetti on the size counter in a moment. I mean, this is all well and good, but if someone comes in with a rocket launcher and takes out these support columns, the whole thing's coming down. Those bits supported. Let's change time so we'll see what we're doing. Okay, framework, we've worked the way down. Outside, we're going to be working in. Railing. The beams actually break the railings up a little bit as well. And then where that's naturally going to have a gap there, it's slotted in the middle anyway. So definitely plan that. Alright, let's see. Stair, well, up. Railings on that, support beams on that. Railing across there. Yeah, well, we need to do the wall around the other side. Matching this little gap here. This roof bit here. Hey. There is a patching. Prefabs, floors. Oh, an additional roof to this bit could work. To cover that hole. Half one. How much higher is that? That could work. A little patch on the other side as well. Go on the inside. That fillers in. Have to get some of these gap fillers in. Yeah, because then it just hides it a little bit. Just an additional little ledge. Nothing more can be built. I'm gonna do a little magic spell. There we go. Now we can build more stuff. Abracadabra. How is that so snappy now? Big snap. Oh. Abracadabra. Can all go down just a little bit. Along, there we go. Alright, I'm sure there was I mean, we've got the double. Get that perfect. Gets that perfect. Slight overhang. That don't really care about that. I think I will get him for these. It's... it being even smaller, to be honest. If I snap there, it's going to go through. We have a really thin one. How's that look side? Not bad, actually. Kind of just blend in. So we'll get those in. And they don't really poke through anymore. Right, is that this floor fully done, bar from a door? Doors will go on very last, because I'm going to have to try and zoom through the doorways to get inside. Okay, that's up to that bit. This one is done bar this side. Which, can I get a little doorway here? One of these, they're going to fit nicely. Overhangs a little bit. I think it's just like a little outside balcony. These walls are going to need to be flat. I don't think we can use the outer caps on these ones. I think they're going to be flat. Speaking of that doorway, that kind of cuts into the stairs. Perhaps just a little bit too much. Could shimmy that to there. Down. We'll still have that. I can't put a doorway there, but we'll have a little balcony bit to this bit. This is actual lift side though. I can't clip into the wall all that much, if at all. Let's go bridges. And you can flatter. These wooden pallets, why not? Port beams again, just get it to blend into the corner. Don't necessarily need it there. There. Have a look inside, see if that all looks fine. Yep, nothing poking through that's like in the middle of a walkway or anything. Right little outside balcony bit. That'll probably help decide what this floor bit ends up becoming. Railing like that. Way across, that's not going to work. Clip in there like that. That's fine. Add here a little balcony there. On, back to the walls. Got to be flat. I guess this one could be a window. Code wall. This bit's just gonna be flat though. Yeah, no, outer cap's just gonna clip into the stairs. Fixed class, let me... go for... Oh, maybe not. save in just a second. Probably one of those. Not the open one. Or the actual window. Let's do that. Weird clip. Just a little bit so it doesn't do that. So I want to make this more metal looking then. It kind of sticks out. Do that. Oh, it's much taller. Okay. Thought that would have worked better than the warehouse extended, but I guess not. I mean, I want that size just without... No, so... Yep. Again, we just gotta bring it out. Just a little bit. Let's get ourselves inside, have a look. Oh man, you got these here. These are a lot higher than the floor. Fine, that's what these fillers are for. Then you can squeeze out here onto the balcony. And there's a little balcony. Very good. Right, let's get the filler put on those corners. Can't do anything. See this? Place this in manual, I think. Get it in. And it's in. There. Right, that's that floor done. To get the railings on these bits and any additional supports, which will probably have a little bit. Probably on this balcony, you know, where it is. Railings first. Those. Yeah, we need the stairwell one. Well, let's skip upstairs to the next one and get the railings here. So I can get those support beams in. Over there with that. I haven't got the building around that bit. We need the stair rail in. And then ready. Right, support beam stuff. We are going to need a little one out of this, kind of just floating at the minute. Let's do a different style. All of the ones we've done so far have been round. I want to do a little mix and match of them. We want whatever that one is, the same height as barn walls. Make sure that the description says that on all of them. And when snapping. Very good, that goes there. So, with that being like that, what I'd probably do, depending on what I have available, is put this kind of thing at the base of the pillars. Rotate this to the right angle. Put those in. Very good, lost control of it. Just clipping through the floor so there's no edge to it. I'll put some other junk down there as well. A little spin around of that. There we go. I've just got to do that for... That's what, 2 floors? We just got to do it for the rest of that. Oh my god. What's into that done? I think this might actually need the beams. On a bits. Probably one around the middle-ish around here. I'll get... What we'll do is we'll put some horizontal beams between those as well. Might get stuck on a tree. Into it, yes. Right, there we go. Right, I will probably continue building up the rest of those rooms. Oh, dream. Let's nip over to the slog very quickly. I can't remember if we need to do a quest to unlock the slog or if I'm just going to be able to build straight away. So I want to check that out now so I know if I need to prep that for next time. And then I'll have a quick run through as to my sort of plans for the slog. So let me just have a little zip zoom around this once again. Shanty Tower. So yeah, I will build up the rest of these floors and then we'll figure out what we're doing in each of the floors. I think as long as I mix it up with these different types of walls and then little things like the little balcony that pokes out, I think we'll be good. So head on. Ooh. The slog is here. There's actually quite a few settlements around this general area. Don't know what that was. I have combat AI set to off while I'm building, so I'm not entirely sure what is going on over there. Oh, is it Enclave stuff? With the Creation Club thing? Yeah. Let me just TFC over there and have a look. Yes. Yes, it is. Yeah, I haven't done too much of that stuff. I kind of wish that it wasn't, you know, forced into the game. Alright, let's see. I have the option, I think, of just holding Alt to do it. Let's see. Yeah, we can just get straight into it. That's great. That's fantastic. This is the same trim as what we used in the other thing. And I could tear this whole thing down if I really wanted to. Which I'm not going to do. We'll implement it in. This one comes with settlers already, so that's quite different to the builds we've done already. But yeah, at the minute this is obviously set up as a Tarbury farm. I'm going to not have this as a Tarbury farm. There's plenty of other areas that can be farmed, so I figure we turn this back into the resort that it's meant to be. Okay. I feel like these are going to get a little annoying in the way, but I don't have to move or anything. So I'm just going to have to build around them. Can I actually move them? No, they have to stay here. That's fine. Okay, well, we'll get a little start to this today as a little tease, but we'll probably do the bulk of this next time. Let's zoom up and have a look at this place from up on high, see what expanded build we get to. So pretty much down to the river's edge, or creek, or whatever it is. We actually have with the diner to make changes to that. That's interesting. Possibly going to turn that into a diner itself. Right, we got what concrete? These are it's meant to be like diving platforms. You know, assuming the water was originally all the way up here. I probably have to repurpose them. I believe them in like they will comment on the farm if you eat them. Ice well, they may or may not be here for the actual full episode of this. I'll look around and prep what we have. So diner, probably going to turn it into a diner. We've got these diving platforms here. I really don't know what I can do with these. I'll get rid of it, obviously, but it's a very unique looking thing. I don't like to try and get rid of stuff like that. They're golf platforms. Oh, that could work. That makes more sense for it being 2T. 2T. I thought that, I don't know, once upon a time pre-war, the water was up to here, and there were diving platforms. Golf platforms works. That makes much more sense. What duo? Yeah, this can all go. Nice explosion in the background there. Yeah, I mean, if they want the farm, that's up to them. We're going to have plenty of other farms built. We haven't actually built any of the farms up yet. I'm thinking when we do get around to building a farm, it's got to be Abernathy Farm to start with, right? And at some point, we will actually build Sanctuary, but I am just not in a rush to do the Sanctuary at all. I mean, I have access to these anyway, so get rid of the farm dirt plots. They're all going to be mega confused in a minute. Oh. Scrap that. That's a little animation marker. Probably a few of those dotted around, actually. We should definitely get rid of those if I can find them. I guess I'll just need to keep an eye out for where they're actually doing it. Becky was a hoe. Any more markers like that there? Okay, so Tarberries. We not store or scrap these? Best I'm going to have to do is move them far away. Maybe because they're technically being worked on. But now I'm just going to pop them over here. Yeah, very good. Okay, let's assign you this. So you get out.
Okay.
No, not to that. To this. Stop working on the Tarberries, please, so I can get rid of them. Can scrap the water, and I probably will. I will save before I do that, though, in case it causes any issues. NPC berry gathering. I'll have a look at the pool sections in just a moment. I'm hoping we can get rid of, like, I guess it's meant to be more Tarberry based stuff, but stuff underneath I hope we can get rid of. Get your Tarberries out of here. NPC berry gathering, get rid of that. I think I mentioned it before, but you know how like there's animation markers here, like that NPC berry gathering and the NPC hoeing soil and stuff like that? I'm going to see if I can get a mod on that adds custom ones of those in. I'm pretty sure there are several of those mods available. Because when we get settlers in these places, I think that's going to really add a level of immersion. Let's get you over there for the moment. Scrap that. Right, let me go ahead and throw a save so I can scrap this water and see if it causes an issue. Save, builder, slog. Builder, slog. Have a nice separate save file for all the builds. Right, water. Gone. Barbary plants, there it is. Can't get rid of them. Very good. Get rid of this additional water. I think technically the area still counts as water. The debris. Like I think if I drop something there, it'll float still. Can't really tell with them walking into it. Okay, so where is it? I think it's in structures. SOE. Pool. There we go. We have pool. Oh, there's still a Tarbury gathering thing. Get rid of that. Pool floors, pool water, pool mist. So the water actually is what I've been using decorational wise. You know, like the prisoner had the pipes coming out of the wall with the water. That's actually these. This NPC is helping me tremendously find these little animation markers. Sorry, another berry gathering. Berry gathering. I think that might be it for the NPC berry gathering. So, I mean, the sides to this wall are a little scummy looking. Can I... Floors... Water and mist. Is that really all we have as an option? I guess I'm just going to be putting more water back in then. I figured we'd at least be able to have like a clean wall texture. Just jump off the edge. As with Madman. Water plane, small. Exceptionally small. It's not. Is that going to be too big? Don't really want. Bloody Jesus. If there is any more, they'll go down and start doing it. So, if that is the case, well then... You know, get them fixed up. What's the Institute water? Purified. There we go. I want to be able to see into it. I don't want this murky water. What are you talking about? Purified water. That's what I is. Probably drink from it as well. If I do it higher than the lights. Do it to there. Where there's a sort, you know, where the light blue hits the tile. So... sort of there, maybe. Yeah. I hope this snaps. Purified. What about the smaller pieces? Might have to stick a few in rather than one large one. That's lava. Oh, it doesn't snap. Oh, I really feel like that should snap. That's going to cause me issues. A little bit more annoying. Alright, I'll try and position it correctly based on the tiles, but... And then we're just going to have to... try and line it up. Let me take the outline off. As long as we can't see like a seam. It doesn't need to be, it doesn't need to be perfect, but... Well, there we go. We got a first swimmer. Wow, look at him go. I should probably customize the settlers' outfits in the settlement. If you know what I mean. If you know. I think I've ever put this mod together and not having the water snap. Is that it? Have I got it? I mean, see the line ever so slightly there, but I think that might be it. Right, you can see the line a little bit, but only if you're looking, only if you know where it is. And I'm sure we could probably put some decorational things there that cover that up as well. Right, well, I think getting... Oh, God. Oh, God. There's a massive hole to the side here. Of course. What about this side now? Oh, this piece is like the exact size for this. It's probably literally the exact template that whoever put this full mod together pulled from. Right, that's better on the sides. That's about right there. It might just take a little fine tuning, making sure there's no gaps or anything. The issue here is that this bit's actually a little too high. I think we might have it. Some rubber ducks. Oh, if there's some of that stuff available, I'll have to try and find it. Yeah, I think that's in good and proper. Right, let me throw a save. I was kind of expecting that to jank out a little bit, but I think we have it. We have it sorted. Beautiful. Well, pool's open. We can take a look at building up the other stuff next time in the next episode. Commonwealth. Between now and then, I'll probably build up the tower a little bit more as well. We'll have a quick look at that side. At some point, once we have all these builds done, and by that I mean like the sort of 90% done that what we've been doing, I'll have to then go around all of them and just put those final touches on before, like I said, we can get those showcase videos out and what have you. So, as usual, if you have enjoyed the stream, do drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. Do check the links down in the video description as always if you're looking to support the channel. Do make sure to check the link that goes to the second channel if you want to catch up with any of the previous VODs. That was said and done. I will catch you all in the next one. Thank you for watching.